welcome back from Sarah. And would you look at today's new Tunisian crochet stitch? I've named this the Tunisian Buttonhole Stitch, and it is easy to understand why. It is rather unconventional also in its doing. Not difficult, you just have to do a couple of simple calculations for it. And it uses the Tunisian simple stitch mainly. So let's waste no more time and let's get started with the stitch pattern tutorial. So as usual, I have already made my foundation row in Tunisian crochet. This is a foundation row of 26 stitches and it counts for me as row number 1. So let's get started. In row number 2, we will work in Tunisian simple stitch in the forward pass across until the end. So if you remember, the Tunisian simple stitch is the most basic stitch of the Tunisian crochet collection. So first loop on the hook already counts as stitch number 1. In stitch number 2, we will insert the hook under the next vertical bar from right to left, like so, yarn over, pull through, and drop a loop on the hook. And this is what we will be repeating across until the end of the forward pass. So we should draw up 26 stitches in all. So let's proceed with our Tunisian simple stitch across. So here I have pulled up almost all loops. The 26th, the last stitch of the forward pass, is left to work, and as usual, since it's a border stitch, I will make a neat closing stitch of it. That is to say, I go and insert the hook under both the vertical bar of this last border stitch and its back bar at the same time, like so, yarn over and drop a final loop on the hook. So in this stitch, in the buttonhole, in the Tunisian buttonhole stitch, the stitch is formed in the return pass as well. So the return pass is a special one. So pay attention. I think I will leave some numbers on the screen so that you know what you have to do and how many times you have to do it. So what I will do now, I will start with a standard return pass. So that is to say, I will yarn over and pull through one loop only first. Then I will yarn over and pull through 2 loops together. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. So I've done this for a total of 4 times, including the first chain 1, let's say. What I do now is I will yarn over and pull through 8 loops together at the same time. So I start counting from this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now, look at where the yarn is hanging, the yarn that's attached to the skin of yarn. It's here. So we go with the hook and insert it right under the vertical bar that's immediately before the yarn that's hanging. So here, and through the horizontal bar here, like so. Yarn over, pull through and drop a loop. Now we will chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, we will yarn over and pull through 3 loops together, in this case, so as to close our eyelet here. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then I will proceed and resume my return pass by yarning over and pulling through 2 loops together. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, a total of 4 times, including the first yarn over and pull through 3. Now I will repeat what I have done here. So I will yarn over and pull through 8 loops together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once again, I need to close my eyelet. So I look where my yarn is hanging, and I go insert the hook in the vertical bar that's right before it, this one, and through the horizontal bar that's right near it, like so. Yarn over, pull through, and drop a loop. Now chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once again, we need to close our eyelet by yarning over and pulling through 3 loops together, so including this one. If I were to yarn over and pull through 2 only, this would be a little bit extended, so I wouldn't like it. So I include the one that's next, so as to close the eyelet better. And now I resume my standard return pass, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, until I'm left with just 1 loop on the hook. So, and that was row number 2. In row number 3, let's see how we proceed. So we will basically work in Tunisian simple stitch across once again. We need to pay attention and draw up the same number of stitches that we have initially chained. So I start working very easily in Tunisian simple stitch in the next stitches under the next vertical bars. So first loop on the hook counts as stitch number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've reached my eyelet. So what I'll do, I will work 7 Tunisian extended stitches into this eyelet. 7. So if you remember, the Tunisian extended stitch is done like this. So I go and insert the hook into the eyelet here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and chain 1, and that's my extended stitch. And that's 1. Once again, insert the hook in the eyelet, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and make a chain, 2, and so on until I reach 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 loops here plus 4 at the beginning. That makes 11. Now we will continue with our simple stitch. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we've reached our second eyelet, where we will work once again 7 Tunisian extended stitches. So just like before, 1, 2, so don't forget to add that chain after you have pulled through, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we had, I think, 15. Yes, plus 7 is 22. And now we will resume our simple stitch. So 22, 23, 24, 25, and the 26th stitch, just like before, is our neat closing stitch, done here. Yarn over, pull through, and drop a loop. And the return pass in this case is the standard one. So we just yarn over and pull through 1 loop only first, then we yarn over and pull through 2 loops together, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, repeating the second movement until the end of the row, until we have cast off all stitches, and we remain with just 1 loop on the hook. Okay, so we have already created our 2 eyelets here. Now we are going to make one here in the middle. Now you will understand that you could actually change the pattern as you wish and make the eyelets as big as you wish to and leave more space between eyelets, or I don't know, you could make symmetrical eyelets, so you could make 2 similar eyelets here above, just as you wish. In this case, I will make and I will add a asymmetrical eyelet here, just like I've shown you at the beginning. So what I do is, in row number 4, I will work just like at the beginning in Tunisian simple stitch across until the end, very simply. So this means we will just drop loops from all vertical bars across. 2, 3, 4. Here I will drop loops from my extended stitches of previous row here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, and just as usual, our 26th stitch across in the forward pass is a border stitch, a neat closing stitch done like this. Okay, so the return pass for this row is a special one. So once again, we will begin to cast off stitches for a number of 10 times in the standard way. So I'll show you. Let's count the first yarn over and pull through 1 loop only as the cast off number 1. Then we yarn over and pull through 2 together. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now I've reached the middle of our row, let's say, and I will make another eyelet just like before. So I yarn over and pull through 8 loops together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's count if I've done it right. Okay, then just like before, I will go and insert the hook here, right before our yarn that's attached. Yarn over and pull through. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and yarn over and pull through 3 together. That counts as 1. And here, as you see, I'm just resuming my standard return pass and casting off stitches. So here I am again. I've added an eyelet here in the middle, and in row number 5 I will do just like I did here. So I will very simply work in Tunisian simple stitch across, paying attention that I draw up the same number of stitches that I've initially chained, that is to say, in this case, 26. So 1, 2, 3. Here in our eyelet I will work just like before, a total of 7 Tunisian extended stitches. So 1, and here I will resume my work in Tunisian simple stitch, starting from this vertical bar, like so. Finishing with a neat closing stitch and making a standard return pass in this case. So, and here I have added my central eyelet, like so. And now you know how I will proceed. That is to say, I will once again work in Tunisian simple stitch in the forward pass in row number 6, and then add 2 eyelets, just like I've done in row number 2 here. Okay, And this is how I can go on and on, adding eyelets asymmetrically, just like I've shown you here. So, very lovely stitch, I would say. I think I will use this stitch in the next project, which will be a spring-summer cotton shirt. And of course, I will post pictures here in my community section and show you how it looks. I plan to do eyelets in different dimensions, so let's see how it turns out. This is how it looks on the back, nothing special. Very similar to the front, but rather pearly in a way. And before I go, I would like to tell you that you can ask me questions, maybe in the community section if you want, and ask me what you want me to show you on next tutorials. I will keep on releasing video tutorials on new stitch patterns. But if you want me to concentrate to focus on something else, or if you want me to show you a technique or anything you wish to learn on Tunisian crochet, just let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to release videos on request. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you for watching as usual, and bye bye. See you next time.